Okay, hi guys. So as promised, I would show you guys a quick way of inking and shading. There's two ways. I use regular ink for scrapbooking, and then I also use distress oxide ink, which that's different for many reasons. But I'm just going to show you two techniques and then I'll explain the difference on this one. So what I do is I made a swatch of colors I have, and I try to go to something that's going to be a little bit bolder than the color to stand out. And I use a finger dauber. And this one is Sauna by Catherine Pooler. I tap it because I filled them not too long ago, and I try to get the excess off on the glass mat. I do use a glass mat for several reasons. I see a little bit of tape on this. There we go. One is because I can manipulate my colors a lot better and have more control over them versus just dabbing and going straight onto paper. But I know a few people were interested in different shading techniques, especially the next one. This is a simple way. There's also another way with dry chalk and also wet chalk. Those I can do at a later time when I dig them out. I just don't have them, and I'm not really mobile yet. But this is just the basic. You can add darker colors around it. You can go farther in as well. It depends on how far you flatten the head of your dauber onto the paper. You can keep building it up as well. That is one of the nice things about Catherine Pooler. I do love her buildable inks. And if you just keep going over them, they get darker and darker. If you don't wipe any off, they'll go on really dark. But I mean, you can create quite a bit of different shades with just one ink color from her. Now for Tim Holtz Ranger, I'm going to use the bigger one just so you can see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these brushes. I got them off of Amazon. I am going to use fossilized amber and spiced marmalade. I don't have my water bottle up here, otherwise I would show you the purpose of these, so I'm going to have to explain it. Once you mix these, you hold your water spritzer up above so the droplets fall down, and then you pat your paper and it will cause a drop effect. I have a mister, but my daughter put Bath and Body Works in it. We'll see what it does. It's not water. Might not work. We'll take a quick peek. And all I do with this is I shade in from my glass. I don't wipe the excess off because I want the different colors, and this is blendable as well. I'm going to keep the center lighter, and I'm going to keep going over the outer edges. That way they get darker, and then I'm going to go over it again several times. This takes a little bit of work but gives you one of the neatest effects. Alright, so now we'll take some of the orange, same thing, and I'm just going to go into this as well. That way it'll pick up some of it, and I'm not being too cautious, and you'll see why. So you're just going to keep on blending. You can go from inner to outer, outer to inner. It's up to you. And once you get back to your starting point, now I have a couple spots that are darker. I will go back to my yellow and I will blend again. That way it's a smooth transition, so you don't see my blending lines. That way they're not as noticeable, and it just is a smoother transition from the yellow to the orange. And that's it.